exit, treats and fees and whole.
Hi Rainbow Gang, and welcome to Wednesdays with Sam. This week's topic is all about our favorite movies. We did queer movies in the past, but this is a chance for us to elaborate on our favorite movies in the entire world. And that is the Harry Potter series. I own all 7 of the movies that have been released so far on DVD. And I guess I'm just going to do like a little review of each of them or just talk about what I love about them. But first off, let me just say, I am not a fan of people who talk about how Harry Potter movies are not as good as the books, because that's not the case at all. I think Harry Potter books and Harry Potter movies both go hand in hand to creating this universe that everyone can enjoy. And so to say that the movies detracted from the books is not true whatsoever. I think they both, like I said, they both work together to create this world that's entirely enjoyable and amazing. And Harry Potter is my childhood. So I'll start with the first one. That's the Sorcerer's Stone, or the Philosopher's Stone if you're from England. And this movie basically solidified the whole idea of Harry Potter and got me interested in what was to come next. It was definitely when the children were younger and you got a sense of, just awe at this world that J.K. Rowling had created. And I think the movie portrayed that very well. And it also got me ready for what was to come next, and that was the Chamber of Secrets. I got this movie for Easter, and I was really happy about it, but this is another one that you're just amazed at this world and how fantastic it is. And I think they did a great job with bringing the whole Hogwarts castle and the world of Harry Potter to life in those movies. The third one is The Prisoner of Azkaban, and this is probably my favorite film based on how well made it was. I think the editing in this movie is brilliant. It's probably my favorite well put together of the Harry Potter movies. So that's a definite must on the top of my list. I'm also a very big fan of the editing in The Goblet of Fire. I think this was also a movie that was well put together, and I like this one because it wasn't made with the idea of trying to condense all of the stuff that happened in the Harry Potter movies into this one film. The director realized that, hey, a lot of stuff happens, we have to make it longer, and you just discover so much more in this movie. The Order of the Phoenix. This movie is probably the stepping stone. This is what I would refer to it as, the stepping stone to between when Harry was a kid and when he's an adult. And it just basically, it's darker and it gets us into the mood of what's to come next, because this is the movie when you really discover just how dangerous and how treacherous this journey for Harry is going to be. This is also another stepping stone, The Half-Blood Prince. I think this movie goes a little underappreciated. A lot of people have said that this is their least favorite movie, which is upsetting, because I really think this one was well made as well, and it's more of an exploration of the relationships in Harry Potter. You don't necessarily have all of the action and all of the fighting, but you do get a true understanding of what these people are like in person. And I think the relationships and the way everything is put together is fantastic, and it's amazing. It's also the saddest one, in my opinion, because Dumbledore dies. I hope I didn't just spoil that for anybody, because I'm pretty sure everyone knows by now that Dumbledore is dead. And next is the 7th one, Part 1. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. I remember waiting for the book to come out, and I remember waiting for this movie to come out, and it's like the final chance for Harry to finally get back at Voldemort for what he did, and I just think this movie is amazing, and it's also one of the saddest, because Dobby dies at the end, and he was like so lovely. This really is adult Harry and adult Hermione and adult Ron. This is really when their characters, discover themselves and they realize we have to do this. Harry Potter has always been there for me. This right here is my childhood, and I hope that Harry Potter has brought you as much joy and as much love and as much happiness as it has brought me. I will and always will be a very avid Harry Potter fan, and I'm glad that I got to share my opinions on these movies with you all. I hope you all are having a wonderful week, and stay gay.